Okay, as a career educator, I've been an educator most of my adult life, and also a horseman most of my life. I've noticed, especially in the last couple of years, that some of the same principles and methods that I use in training horses, I have also been using in working with my students, especially since I started teaching high school freshmen. And in particular, the kids that we call the lower kids, the ones who struggle with intrinsic motivation, that don't want to do their work, aren't motivated to do their work, and those kind of things. So I want to show you what I think will be helpful, two principles that we use in training horses, and every good horse trainer uses these. The first one is make the wrong thing difficult and the right thing easy. And the second principle is to reward the smallest change and the slightest try. And some of this you may already be doing, you just maybe don't realize what you're doing. And I'm going to use this horse. I've had her in training for a couple of weeks. As you can see, she's a big old girl, only has 2 weeks training. She's about 1,400 pounds, and I call her Tinkerbell. And you can tell by how big she is that she has not been pushed away from the feed trough. And she's not been told what to do. She's used to getting her own way and not having to do anything she doesn't want to do. So I will let you draw any correlations there between her and your students. And you can see she's kind of invading my space and being a little rude there. I'm telling her to quit it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this trailer as a lesson, and I want you to think of the trailer as an assignment that you would give to one of your classes, and you've got those students who just don't want to do it. And let me go ahead and try to load her, and she doesn't want to get in this trailer. She's only been in a trailer once, and you can see that getting in this trailer is not on her agenda for today. She has no intention of getting in this trailer. And that's because she's scared. It could be a lot of reasons why she does not want to get in there. And, you know, we can make excuses for her and say, oh, poor baby, you know, you have a bad home life. All those are obstacles to be overcome. She still needs to do the assignment. So I'm going to use these two principles to make the right thing, which is getting in the trailer, easy for her, and the wrong thing, staying out of the trailer. Because right now, she believes it's just the opposite. And I'm going to use this stick, and this is not a whip, okay? This is just a fiberglass stick. It's real flimsy. It doesn't hurt. You can whack it pretty hard. It doesn't hurt my hand. It's made out of rubber, and she's not afraid of it. She's used to it. She knows it's not going to hurt her. But what I use it for is really to annoy her. So let's ask her again. Tinkerbell, get in the trailer. I'm pointing. Tap, tap. She took a step forward. I stopped. She's smelling the trailer. So I leave her alone. As long as she's making an effort, I leave her alone. And I'll let her sniff the trailer for a minute. I'll let her think about it. I'll rub her, say, good girl. She's thinking about it. Okay. I'm going to ask her again. I point. She backs up. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. She moves forward. Okay. She's thinking about it again. Now, I don't keep tapping her as long as she's trying. This is making the wrong thing difficult, but I'm annoying her. I'm not hurting her. And if I did hurt her, it would be counterproductive. Wouldn't work. Okay, she's thinking about it. She's sniffing. And I might even do something she doesn't expect. I might back her up. Say, oh, you know, I really didn't want you to go in the trailer today anyway. I was just joking. I might do that just to kind of mess with her head. But really, I've still got the goal in mind. Okay, so I'm going to point. Go in the trailer. Go, go, go. She's moving forward. If she stops, tap, tap. And then she steps up. Okay. Reward that. She didn't get in the trailer, but she tried. Okay? She's thinking about it. Okay? I'm going to point, get in the trailer. See, I didn't even have to touch her. She put her foot up. She's thinking about it. She's trying to convince herself she's not going to die if she steps in the trailer. And she backed up. Tap, tap. She's going forward. She's thinking about it. And I'll let her rest there for 10 or 15 seconds. Now she's looking at me and she's thinking she might be able to outsmart me. I'm sure you've never had a student try to do that to you. Okay, so I'm going to say Tinkerbell, tap, 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 tap. Oh, she gets in. Okay, now I could have tapped her again and gotten her on in the trailer, but I want to stop right there. I want to reward that, and also I need to teach her to back out of this trailer. As with any lesson that we teach, we're always teaching for tomorrow as well. Especially as big as she is, she has to be able to back out of this trailer. So I'm going to back her out, and back up, and that scared her a little bit. That's okay. Back on up, and say, good girl, rest, Think about that. Give her 30 seconds or 10 seconds to think about it. She's trying to ignore me again. Okay, and then another horse is calling to her, and that gets her attention, and you know how that works. But that's okay. Point, Tinkerbell, go in the trailer. She's moving. She's moving. She's thinking about it. Okay, I'll give her a second. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. She thought about kicking me there. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. She's almost ready to go in. That's okay. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. She thought about kicking me. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. You see, I'm not hurting this horse. I'm just saying, wrong answer. Wrong answer until you give me the right answer. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Okay, I'm going to back her out one more time. And every time I do this, she gets a little more comfortable with the idea. There you go. I'm going to rub her and tell her she's doing fine. I don't want her to be scared if I can help it. So I'm rewarding the smallest change in the slightest dry. I'm making the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult. So now I'm going to ask her again. Tinkerbell, get in the trailer. She knows what I'm asking her. She's thinking about it. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. You can see I'm increasing the pressure just a little bit because she's figured it out. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. She's figured out the assignment. She just isn't sure she wants to do it. Tap, tap. Now I'm not hurting her. I'm just saying I'm not going to let up the pressure until you complete the assignment. Good girl, go on in. Good girl, right there. And then I let all the pressure out. Okay. Now she got scared. She hit her head on the top of the trailer. Excuse me, that's okay. That's okay. It scared her. I'm going to let her think about it. I'm going to rub her and say, good try. As long as you're trying, we're going to be fine. We've gotten her in the trailer. We could stop here. I could say that's good enough for today. But I think I can go ahead and get her in. Tap, tap. If it didn't scare her too much, she can hit her head. Tap, tap. Now, she's backing up. And when she's going the wrong way, now she steps forward. Come on. When she's going the wrong way, then I might increase the pressure and tap her just a little more. Again, not enough to hurt her, but enough to make her very uncomfortable and say, that's not what I like. I need you to take that pressure off. That's not what I like. And sometimes they'll do that. You know, that's the equivalent of a kid saying, I'm not going to do it, or you can't make me do it, that kind of thing. But in reality, I can. All I have to do is be consistent. Make the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult. See, she started forward. Okay. One more. I'm going to get her on. There we go. Hopefully she won't hit her head this time. Okay. So I hope that's helped you. Those two principles. Make the right thing easy, the wrong thing difficult, be consistent, be patient, it'll work.